Good morning. We are over here doing a walk at, what time is it? 6:30. I thought it was 6. So I'm gonna go ahead and test the low light capabilities of this camera, as well as this microphone that is attached right there. And it looks bright as hell, right? Doesn't it? Yeah, do me a favor. Hold on. Hold this camera. You can walk with it too. Is it on me?
Yep.
All right. You hold and walk and hold the baby at the same time.
Okay.
And
Doing it.
while you're doing that, you see that top thing that's green and it's moving up?
Yep.
Is it moving up when I'm talking? So is it still moving up right now? You can still see it moving, right? Is it still moving like right now? Like it's moving very high, right? Like it's moving all the way to the right. Now, what about if you're talking? So when I talk, it moves a lot more, right? All right, so let me know how far it stops or if it begins to not go as much. So it should still be going up, just like all the way towards the right, right? Now you talk. What about when you're talking? When you're talking, it goes that far, but when I'm talking, it should go much farther, right? So is it still going all the way to the right when I'm all the way over here? Because right now I'm about like 40 feet from you, maybe 50 feet. So 40, 50 feet, you let me know if you're still able to hear this audio. I'm gonna try to go a lot farther. And right now we're approaching 60 feet. I'm just walking backwards to make sure I could see my distance. I'm probably, why don't you talk? Okay, so I would say I'm about 100 feet right now from her. So she's 100 feet away. And if you can still hear me with the audio, that's amazing. I'm actually gonna try to push it a little bit more. I'm gonna go much farther. Yeah, we're going farther. Because this is part of my morning walk anyways. What? Okay, she just said she can't see me or hear me, but it's still going. So that means we are 100 feet away. She can't really hear me. So as I'm talking in my normal voice, she can't hear me. But if this audio is being picked up 100 feet, probably closer to 150 now, that means the audio here, the connection is incredible. That's what I would say. I'm probably closer to 200 feet. So you know what? 200 feet now. Oh yeah, I could barely even see my wife. So, all right. And you know that we're about 200 feet. Holy cow. Well, keep in mind, this is not exact measurements because I'm just eyeballing it, but I got pretty far to the point where I could barely even see my wife. So if she can still hear me, if you can still hear me, if you can hear me, yeah, this mic is awesome. And she is still walking with the baby like a trooper. Okay.
I couldn't hear you, but I could see the thing.
It was still working the whole time?
Pretty cool.
All right, and that is the audio test and the low light test for this camera all at once. And the baby is still awake. Let's see if we can get some bokeh in here too. Ready? All right, let's use the baby as an example. I'm ugly. I held it.
What are we doing?
Active track doesn't work.
Why? Because she's too tiny?
No, active track doesn't work because you're in low light mode. So, yeah. Let's go back to, hold on. Look at this. Look how smooth this is. Monroe Park is our development, and now we're gonna go back. I mean, this is insane how bright it is.
Oh, really impressed by this camera.
Like we could even see that.
is this the same camera
Turn
all
around.
the
Look,
way?
look, you see that? The sky on the to the right. Yeah, you see how it's like it's a beautiful purple like sunrise look.
Yeah,
Holy cow! When I pan the camera, you can kind of like see it all.
that's cool.
Like you can see the sky better than we can actually see the sky now. So ready? I'm gonna follow this car and show you the sky yet again. Boom! Look at that sky. That's insane.
That's beautiful.
All right. So this is the camera to get for definitely for your vlogging, but I'm gonna try to make make money with it. So I figure I know I'm gonna be able to do it to my one client, Martin, because he's not gonna complain about video quality.
I
And
don't think this has bad quality at all.
exactly,
Anyway.
I don't think it's got bad quality, so it's like either way, I'm still gonna be able to use it, just about how I'm gonna use it. So it's gonna be between either using it with the stock lens, which is this lens, or putting it on wide angle. You know what? Check it out. I'm gonna put the wide angle and do the same walk, you know, just to kind of test it out. We're not doing 7 minutes worth of walking, but yeah, in low light, wide angle lens. Let's see how it looks. Here it comes.